Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about a milestone that I've reached for my shirt store that I have on eBay. It's where I only sell shirts. If you don't know, I have an eBay store where I only sell pants. That was just the niche that I chose to specialize in and learn a lot about. I wanted to open up my horizon and start learning about shirts and tops and everything. I wanted to just build it up from the ground up separately, only purely for like data analytical reasons. You don't have to do that. I have reached a milestone on this shirt store of selling over 100 items. And I've also sold over $1,000 in sales. So that means I qualify to become top rated because I have no late shipment or anything like that. So I'm all good. I'm all green across my report card as a seller. So I should be expected to be top rated later this month, which I'm very excited for. I feel like my sales will really start taking off now that I'm top rated, because some of the benefits are eBay will boost you whenever you are a top rated seller. They promote top rated over people who aren't or who are below average. I'll get boosted more and then I'll be able to pay less in fees, which is really nice. That's the big milestone and the benefits that come with it that I have reached. What I wanted to do was go over some of the best sales that I've had on this store. Nothing's groundbreaking that I've sold, but they still have good money. And I know that you probably are gonna be like, shaking your fist at me saying, you undersold that, you missed out on money. I'm okay with that right now. I would rather sell things quickly and then adjust the pricing later. I also wanna share some of my thoughts that I've had now that I have been doing the shirt store for about 3 or 4 months now. And then I also want to share like how much I've been making off of the shirt store, what my profit margin is currently. Again, I've been selling things a little bit cheaper, giving people good deals, so I know it's not like the max potential I could be making per item, but just to give you guys an insight of how it's been going. So let's get into it. As I pack this order, I'll go over my top 5 sales that I've had so far. First up, I sold a Metallica vintage shirt for $75 plus shipping. Next up, I sold this really rough Carhartt 1970s jacket for $45 plus shipping. Next up was this very expensive golf brand called Rowback, sold it for $53 plus shipping. Next, I found a purple label made in Italy Ralph Lauren polo shirt for $45 plus shipping. And last but not least, my personal favorite brand so far is Frank and Eileen. It was a linen shirt and I sold it for $40 plus shipping. Today was actually the first time I could consolidate my shirt store, and it was really nice to visually see how many sales I've made. So I am set up in our very 70s, 80s inspired basement that we have yet to remodel. I have a huge bucket of clothes that I need to prep, like the buttoning and everything before they go get washed. So I'm gonna do that while I go over how my shirt store has been going for this year so far. So let's get into the numbers. So far in the past 4 months, I've been able to generate $3,200 in sales, giving me about a $28 average sale price that is including shipping. I have spent $1,200 in selling costs, and that includes my shipping labels, selling fees, and promotion fees. So the remaining amount that eBay sent me was just under $1,800. And to top it all off, my average buy cost for a shirt is about $2. The mailman is here right now, and it's so cute, honestly. Whenever I'm downstairs or working or whatever, the kids will yell, the mailman's here. There's been plenty of times where I tell them, if I don't have my packages out yet, I'll tell them, please yell, let me know if the mailman's here. And I said, just let me know either way whenever you see or hear them. But I already have my packages out, which I had a lot of packages to go out today. On my shirt store, I only sent out 1. Which is fine, because I've been averaging selling 1 or 2 a day. But for our jeans and pants store, it's starting to pick up. We had a total of 30 items going out, which was insane because there were days during the summer where we only had 10 items going out. So I'm pretty stoked about that. It's just the inevitable. It's just like tax season or Christmas. It comes around once a year, so summertime and jeans just do not mix well. But how are your guys' sales going? Are you noticing an uptick now that school started, or is it staying the same? I know everybody sells a little bit of everything, we all don't sell the same stuff, but I'm just interested to see if everybody else is on the up and up. It's a good time. Like I said at the beginning of summer, I'll see you guys on the other side. And here we are. Light is at the end of the tunnel. I'm gonna drink my coffee and then talk a little bit about the store with you guys and what my thoughts are. So when it comes to shirts and tops and jackets and just anything that you wear on the upper half, I knew hardly anything about. Like, I had some knowledge basically just from like my own real life experience whenever it comes to shirts and jackets. I thought it would be a little bit easier since I had previous knowledge with jeans and pants and everything. And I have the knowledge of like how to do my research and learn. But like I said, whenever it comes to brands and styles and just a bunch of other things that go into it, knew nothing about. So I had to learn all of that. Still learning a lot about it. I am really glad that I have taken on this challenge to learn shirts because it really does open up our world whenever it comes to sourcing and selling clothes online. It is a huge challenge because it is so much easier to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna focus on what I know. Like, I don't wanna give the time of day learning all this new stuff. Whenever I first started out, I just felt really overwhelmed with it all. Like, there's just a massive amount of shirts and everything out there and jackets. Now, surrounding me, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 buckets, like overflowing buckets of shirts, jackets, and everything. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. We have a lot more inventory now than whenever I first started. I remember going to several stores, walking away with nothing, and I'm like, I don't know what to pick up. I'm so scared. Sourcing at the bins, it does allow you some mistakes. Obviously, we're trying to research before we buy stuff, but you know, there's just things that you have to learn doing it. So like sometimes we'll bring something home and we notice that, oh, there's like some yellowing on the collar, let's try to get that out, or oh, that's missing a button, we forgot to, we overlooked it and everything. So there's still a lot of learning to do with that, to like fine tune that process. One great thing about shirts is that most of them are a lot cheaper to purchase than jeans. So at the store, we're paying, you know, anywhere, like at a retail store for Goodwill, we can easily pay like, you know, $8, $10 plus, $20 for a pair of jeans or pants. And for a shirt, it's like, you know, between $5 to $10 max. And then at the bins, where you pay per pound, it's a lot cheaper. It's half the price, or way more than half. Like it just depends on how lightweight the shirt is. And then the shipping cost is a lot less because instead of paying for shipping for a 2-pound item to ship across the country, we're only spending like $5 to ship it across the country instead of $7 or $8. This has really opened up basically the second half of a thrift store, or the second half of the niche of just selling clothing online. And it's giving us a lot more opportunities. We can obviously raise the ceiling of how much we can source in a day now by essentially double. And so we can list double the amount, we can sell double the amount. It is kind of annoying trying to learn like specifics whenever it comes to shirts. I feel like there's more specifics with the shirts than there are with jeans and pants, because with the shirts, you have different collar style, you have different sleeve style, you have different pattern styles, you have just the texture, the material, like there's a lot that goes into shirts. But obviously, knowledge is your friend, knowledge is power, so the more you know, the more you can sell. But yeah, I encourage it. If you're looking to dabble into a niche that you don't really know that much about, just start doing it. Obviously, if you have a bins that you can go to where you pay by the pound and you've got thousands of articles of clothing to go through every day, that might be like the best playground for you to just go see what's out there and just start learning that way. I think that's all I wanted to share. So thank you so much for watching my update for the shirt store. I'm looking forward to being top rated here soon. It'll be interesting to see how the sales go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.